Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Omega, and Empire of Japan. So in the last episode we started two border conflicts, or actually the Soviets started one where they are attacking us near Vladivostok, and we started a counter one where we are attacking them in what is known as Chita. And looks like we're not really making much of a progress here. I was expecting our units to be a bit more effective, but they didn't really get into the combat yet. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen when that happens. And we're also sending in another unit, and considering they got only 2 cavalry units, well, it still might change. We'll try today to get a bit of stability boost by taking, well, probably not improving the worker conditions. Maybe we'll see what comes up. We need to get it as high as possible before the war hits us. But as I promised last time, I would really like to start this episode by looking a bit at our equipment situation. We're currently working towards heavy industrial development, which will give us 4 extra military factories. Our production is starting to take off. We're at 29% efficiency with additional 4% coming in 56 days. Concentrated industry will be done in 93 days, after which in let's go with about this is going to be like 140, 160 days. The same in 87. So in roughly half a year we're gonna get additional boost of 14%. So that is gonna put us very close to 50, which is gonna be really good, all things considered. Now, do we still have something? Yeah, we have. Okay, we're supposed to put 2 more factories on the transport trucks. It's not surprising. We already have quite a lot of factories on the horse transports, and 1 more on the medium and 1 on the heavy tank. Okay, so that actually suits me well. After that, I think we're just gonna boost more horse transports and transport trucks, and we also are working, and I must not forget about that, on the artillery prime movers. We don't need them at this point, but eventually we'll need to dedicate quite a lot of factories to that. So all things considered, with you guys... No, not you guys. Where are you? Yeah, it's all screwed up again due to the border conflict. You guys, you still haven't received the manpower. How's that possible? No, you did. Okay, you're missing the equipment. Okay, so you can start drilling now. This is going to give us a bit more army experience. Horse transports are coming in about a year. That is bad, but manageable. Mountain artillery 606 days, but this is fine. We're going to start putting light artillery instead soon. Infantry guns, that's laughable, 50 days. Infantry equipment should be fine, 88 days. Field uniforms, 117 days, that's fine. What about transport trucks? This is still insanely bad. It's roughly 8 years or 7 years. If we improve the efficiency, we get 18%. If we get it to 50 and get some extra factories, it's gonna get much better. Yeah, so I think we just have to be patient with that one and just keep throwing things at it until it sticks. 700 days light vehicles, yeah, that's something that we need to address. Though this might be best addressed by just the actual efficiency growth. Support equipment and recon equipment. Okay, that's fine. And we're missing flying boats. Okay, we get a bunch of carrier fighters and carrier bombers. That's fine. Okay. We're doing good. I think we're doing good. The light artillery, though, is something that we will need to put more emphasis on. Actually, we already have a lot of factories there. Efficiency 18%. So if this gets to like what? 50? The triple. So probably like 2 per day, and that is definitely manageable. Okay, well, I like that. It's getting better. Okay, we're still losing here, which is weird. Is it the tactics? Assault? And how can 2 cavalry units... we're sending in reinforcements, so... Once you guys join in, maybe we'll tip the scales in our favor. Here we are literally murdering the Russians trying to cross our border. They're sending in a garrison unit, Jesus Christ. And what about our tanks that are here? Do you have the planning bonus? 7%. Because I'd like to break through here rapidly. Okay, so we finished the piercing shells. And now I think we're gonna go with the capped medium shell upgrade, which is the medium caliber semi-armored piercing shell. A compromise between armor-piercing performance and explosive power, this shell does significantly more damage after punching through the weak armor of light ships. So, light cruisers and pocket battleships get light attack and piercing plus 3%. Cruisers get light attack and piercing plus 3%, heavy attack and piercing plus 5%. And carriers and battleships and anything in between gets 2% respectively. So let's get that. Resistance, yeah, I know, the flying boats. Okay, 9%. Let's give them 2 more days and we'll throw ourselves in there. Yeah, we're gonna win this one, definitely. They don't have enough power. Here we might lose, though. Their cavalry divisions are so much stronger than ours, it seems. Live and learn, I guess. And don't underestimate your opponents. That's the best advice you can get. Okay. I think we're ready. They get 2 divisions here in Lieda, which is plain, so let's leave it for when this guy goes away, and now we can do it. Should be relatively... yeah, look at those numbers. They won't be able to do much against us. Good. So things are looking good everywhere except this area. Lone Bear. Well, you get some, you lose some, but again, it's about the army experience for me. If it takes some more time, I'm fine with it. I'm eyeballing the food and everything else here because I would like to make... oh, come on. I would like to make sure that we're doing everything correctly. Okay, we need more imports here. The civilian factory in Chukoku will be finished soon and we'll start working on military factories next. I'll actually be happy about this kind of development. Border conflict. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, this really shows that we have underestimated them. Yeah, these units, I guess, are left to their own devices. Yeah, there's no way we can win that. That's gonna end in failure. I'll have to make them pay. Yep, defeat in a little bit. 25 political power. But extra army experience. Well, that was a bust. Oh, come on. What the hell? And victory in Vladivostok. Okay, here we got another army experience, and they lost some political power as well. As I said, you win some, you lose some. heavy organization of the tank divisions is abysmal. Come on, push them out. There's something we need to work at as well. Come on. Okay, but the homeware conflict is done and we get 86 experience. I was thinking that there was a couple of things here that we could get. Insert command penalty, command power, that's not it. Upper heritage, relief of command. Yeah, this one. Political power gain plus 7%. Would not be all that bad. Or we could get professional army corps. But 7% for us would actually go a long way in the long run. Here they got some really nice things. I would like to get the School of Defense because that lowers attrition. So that would be my next choice. If we continue gaining so much army experience, but are you 7%, 1.4, so that would be basically like 0.1, which is in 10 days 1, in 100 days 10. We would need 1,000 days to make it even to 100. That's the little things though that they stack. Overwhelming firepower, bayonet strength. Tip of the spear. Oh, you get special forces multiplier. No, you know what? These are all flat bonuses. Let's ignore it. Let's first focus on our units and save it, and then we'll make. Then we'll get them because they. I mean, it doesn't seem that good. Come on, we're almost there. Don't let them defend this. Okay, so Leda has been taken. Get in there and defend, and we'll use it as a place for further attacks. We could actually cut this. Well, it's not gonna do us any good, so let's not. But you stay here, and I have a feeling we might attack into this area just to widen the gap a bit. Good. Interesting, I'll have to reform the units again. This is just painful. Take the rail. We also take the rail. And just stay here. First and second army, yeah, they're... just keep renaming them, that's painful, but not much we can do. You guys are drilling, you guys are not doing anything, but it's fine. Decisions available. Economic support for the nationalists, not at all what I wanted. Why are you not... are you? No, you're getting the preparation. Okay, so the Roque artillery prime mover is finished. And we can start with the Type 89 15cm cannon. Heavy artillery refers to heavy caliber weapons such as cannons and howitzers that are operated by crews, which can project munitions far beyond the effective range of personal weapons. Amazing. Again, we started working on the military factory, which means I can then put the artillery prime mover not anywhere where we will actually get it at this point. I'm gonna put it at the end of the list, but well, slowly but sure we start producing them. Okay, let's join in on this fight. I was about to say that they are probably already starting it. Fort will supply terrain. Well, we'll still get something from it and help. Okay, food is down to 23,000 in stockpile, which is what I consider. I don't think it's... yeah, we're not getting lack of food or lack of fuel yet, but we would soon. So 460. We get about 100. No, 10 for 1. So if we're missing 460, we need to import. So this would be 200. So like this. Would that change it? Yes, okay, so we need as much as this. Or if I want one down, it would mean we're losing about 70 per day, but it should bottom at around... yeah, because we're still losing 0.5 due to spoilage, so we can do it like this. Okay, so this fight is continuing with us in it. Heavy industry development is done. And what's next on the list? Hirohito. So we're gonna go to the political ones next. Okay, that gives us base stability 5 and political power 50. Good. Our great emperor has a peculiar passion, the study of fishes, a task he finds more pleasant than public matters. Some army leaders think that he should be worrying about high strategy and political matters rather than playing with fish. The palace advisor, Lord Yuasa, persuades Hirohito to keep his marine biology study away from the public scene. And we got 3 military factories. How come? So this would give us 1 per month. Let's put you on the trucks. Sorry about that. I thought I heard my daughter and wanted to check on her, but she seems to be sleeping, so we should be fine. Anyway, the fight here is continuing with a fair amount of success, so that's good. Uruguay sanctions the nationalists. In response to the recent arrest and shooting of the 3 sisters of the Uruguayan consul in Madrid, Uruguay has officially broken off diplomatic relations with Spain. The incident has caused outrage and condemnation in Uruguay, with many calling for immediate action. The Uruguayan government has stated that the safety and protection of its citizens abroad is of the utmost importance, and such actions by the Spanish authorities cannot be tolerated. The move is likely to further strain relations between the 2 countries, which have already been tense due to the Spanish Civil War. No kidding. Economic support for the nationals. Oh, we're missing more steel because, of course, our production has increased. No, let's import more. You can see what I meant by the fact that we're, struggling with stuff. Because it remains to be said that, I mentioned that that we might just collapse under the weight of our own economy because we keep pouring more and more into imports, and I don't like that, to be quite honest. I don't like that. Okay, horse transports are up to 3.64 per day. Trucks almost at 1 per day. And the increase is very slow. But it is what it is. Taking some casualties here. Nothing major. Okay, I think we'll just send you over here and we'll attack Tarragona, because they're sending a lot of reinforcements this way. Let's just make sure they can't do it in a way that would hurt us in the long run. Okay, so we get Hirohito done. And next is Showa 11. 1936 is the 11th year of the reign of Emperor Hirohito. On the Japanese calendar is Showa 11. This is an era of progress and technological advance for Japan. Now, this one gives us only a research bonus for electronics, but the reason why we get it is because we want full employment. Extra 100 political power and 5 civilian factories are laying just behind there, so that's what we want. Okay, let's just attack here. I'm from Germany. Is a bit strained, okay. So instead import from France. Wait, what? Did I do that right? Didn't I screw myself over? Because I thought we were importing more. 219, that's a bit weird. I don't like this. Manchukuo. We have to touch the United States. Unfortunately. Yeah, okay, like so. So how's the fighting going? Oh wow, we're making a ton of progress here. Oh, because we're supported by 2 units. Okay, and fluorescent lighting is done. How amazing is that? We got additional 4%. So you can start on tool maintenance. No description, but production efficiency cap plus 6%, base 2, to carry output increase by 2, and factory repair speed by 5%. And oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, we have political power now. Additional consumer goods, focus on people problems. Yeah, and I don't want to do this one. I want to wait, because first we're gonna improve the worker conditions, and then we are going to get that one. That way we'll be able to get to about 100 pretty quickly. The week's assembly. Wait, actually, just let me check. Improve worker conditions running for 120 days. We get a stability of 1%. So that's 10, almost 20% from just the worker conditions. And you're doing this. Yeah, okay, no, we'll need to get both. League of Nations Trade Inquiry. The League of Nations launched an inquiry into the issue of equal commercial access for all nations to certain raw materials. The inquiry was proposed with the aim of reducing obstacles to international trade and communications, including the abolition of the system of quotas and exchange controls. The League Assembly recommended the implementation of policies designed to re-establish a durable equilibrium between the economics of various countries, promote international trade, and lay more solid foundations for the stability of economic relations. This was part of a broader effort to promote international cooperation and economic interdependence, which was seen as crucial to preventing another global conflict. The League recognized that economic instability and competition had been a major factor in the outbreak of World War I and was determined to prevent a similar situation from arising again. That's actually very smart. And Belgium undertakes a policy of self-defense. Today, Belgium has declared a policy of self-defense and freedom from alliances. The country has taken this decision in response to the rearmament of Germany, the integral remilitarization of Italy and Russia, and the consequent need for exceptional precautions in most states, even deliberative Pacific ones like Switzerland and the Netherlands. Belgium has been particularly alarmed by the transformation of warfare methods under the influence of technological progress, notably in aviation and motorization. The initial operations of an armed conflict now have a power, rapidity, and extent that are particularly alarming for countries of such extended weakness as Belgium. That's true, you can drive across it in less than a couple of hours. Furthermore, the reoccupation of the Rhineland by Germany and the transfer of bases of departure to the Belgian frontier have accentuated the country's uneasiness. Belgium has watched the shaking of the foundations of international security by the infringements of conventions freely subscribed to the quasi-impossibility of adapting the stipulations of the Covenant of the League of Nations to the repression of these infringements. Finally, the international dissension of certain states run the risk of becoming entangled in the rivalries of the political and social systems of other states and of unchaining a keener and more devastating conflagration than that from which we are still suffering. Masters of their own destiny. Okay, we're actually making progress here. Okay, but we need to immediately attack over here. Oh, it's a mountain. Yeah, there's no chance in hell we're gonna do anything here, but I will not let my units stay here. We need them in a safer area, like Lieda. Hold on, if we join this, you don't have a problem with fighting in the cities, so this could work. But I don't want to get encircled anywhere. And this is... oh god. This sounds like a trap. What's up, Sweden? Yeah, we're getting way more from the United States than we're getting from anyone else. So if we start importing iron just from here, I think we'd save a lot of... No, more. A lot of extra resources, yeah. Unfortunately, that's how it is. Oh, and we're missing production capacity for engines. Yeah, it's gonna be hurting our tank production now. Dang it. Okay, so what can we save? You're using... Okay, I can save it like that. It's gonna remove a little bit of the penalty. And we get an extra factory, which we can put on the horse transports. Okay, we'll need more engine capacity. Whew, it's starting to get a little bit heavy with all these restrictions and everything. I certainly don't like where we're headed. Yeah, we'll support this attack, but I would really like them to attack this mountain province in Catalonia. If that is at least a bit possible. Because I don't want to get anywhere where we are in risk of encirclement. Okay, in the next week we can actually start improving the worker conditions. And we'll have enough political power to actually do both of them at once, which is really good. Okay. And we should be fairly able to do this. The food situation is stable, I think. Or as stable as it can be. Okay, now we can do it. So improved worker conditions are going to give us weaker stability of +1. Lowers factory and factory output and factory output factor, what? Either way, we need it. And focus on people problems. So this will give us 1.7 weekly change in stability, which is gonna get us to really nice numbers very quickly. Foreign peace deal. A clever deal by our foreign minister has made it almost impossible for our opponents to justify any aggressive action against us. Tibet will get pacifist movement, sure. Whatever floats their boat. Foreign influence. Organized fascists. Okay, you guys stay here. And we'll attack this mountainous area, because that's where our goal should be. Okay, on that note, how's the production going? We got 510 cats. That is really starting to look good. If we wanted to switch it to 10 cats, how many is that? 750. Yeah, we're missing only 250. Nice. That's actually really good. And if we wanted to switch one of you to regular artillery, we would need 360. We got 92. Okay, but it would give us a ton of tank artillery, and we're producing almost one per day, and the production is only increasing. That is really nice. 23 out of 33. Okay, the plan is coming together. Let me just see one more thing. If we put you as a regular artillery, or, you know, let's do it this way, that would be nicer. We're gonna get 336 mounted artillery. Okay. If I wanted to give Riku Sentai you, like so, that would require 144. That's actually really goddamn easy. I get 55, so that is pretty good. 75, yeah. 8, 16, 24, 32, so 4 would be 72 width, so that's still doable. And if we give you the tank at recon as well, I'll give you the combat engineers, that's gonna be pretty good. I think we'll have to motorize their engineer. Oh no, that gives defense. But still, this is really good. But we can motorize their headquarters, that gives them extra initiative. So something like this. The field hospital improves breakthrough for some weird reason. You still... yeah, you're just not useful for this. Okay, so something like this would be pretty good. Eventually, I would really like to get more Marines here. But this one would put us way above the limit. So that would be 4 extra, and that means 8. Yeah. Okay, but once we get more white artillery, it's gonna be doing good. And we get Showa 11. So next one, as I mentioned before, is the full employment, which will give us 5 civilian factories and 100 political power. We'll use that political power, I think, to get another advisor. Though who? Monthly population, that's really good. Weaker manpower. Oh, this is just all of you together. Well, we might just go ahead and get a theorist, because the army experience gain is going to be really important. Or we could get a commander. Supply consumption or accidents chance. Yeah, that would be good. Obsessive organizer. I can see that. Okay, so let's start with the full employment. Our economy is growing and we have reached full employment. Some people think that the lack of resources is a problem and that our economy cannot improve without them. The idea that we can import what we need is not very popular at the moment. The path to war seems inevitable for many military leaders. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna end it here. Making pretty decent progress. It's very slow and very methodical, but we're making progress where it counts, and that's the important part. You guys will be also done very soon. You just need to be ready by the time the war comes around and, you know, jump on the possibility of expansion really quickly. Otherwise, it's just gonna be pretty bad. Okay, we're not fighting in this border conflict, unfortunately, but what can you do? Okay, so see you in the next episode.